Hallo zusammen, willkommen zu einer neuen Folge Payne 3. Viel Spaß euch.
Well, wasn't this nice? The perfect end to a perfect trip. If someone had told me 6 months ago this was where my life was headed, I'd have ordered a double of whatever they were drinking, drunk it, then blown my head off.
Die sind so krass gepanzert, die Buntschweine.
Another dark, rainy night. Another police station. Another futile crusade for amends. Time moves forward. Nothing changes.
Umkleideraum. Die Munition aus. Langsam aber sicher.
Every bastard in the joint must have known I was on the loose by now. I couldn't afford to waste any more time. Seemed the anti-drug squad had a few habits of its own.
Hier gibt's nichts. Schau mal hier links rein. Hier gibt's was. Hier waren wir schon drin. Weiter geht's.
Police food, the same crap the world over. But I could
Kantine.
reminisce about the old days later. For now, there was more pressing matters to deal with.
Da haben wir wenigstens wieder gut Munition. Oh oh.
They'd come from the control room. It looked like the security cameras were still running.
Hier gibt's nichts. Kontrollraum.
It looked like the prisoners were giving them a run for their money. That's what happens when you hand some roided-up half-wit a commando uniform with special on the front and let him ride around his hometown in a tank playing soldiers. Sooner or later, someone's gonna decide he's not so special. There were a bunch more in the elevator, tooled up like they were about to roll into Fallujah. And of course, they were headed my way.
Was sonst? Oh oh. Es wird schwierig, glaube ich. Sind so krass gepanzert. Was ist mit denen los? Die stürmen voll. Puh, war's das hoffentlich?
If the heat was rising, that meant I was getting closer to the source. I had to keep moving. Seemed the anti-drug squad had a few habits of its own.
Ist ein Aufzug rein oder was? Woher weißt du, dass die Etage 5 muss?
If there was one thing I learned since being in Sao Paulo, it was that me and the local elevators were not a good mix. Whatever depressing fate lay on the other side of those doors, there was no point in putting it off any longer.
Der ist noch nicht tot. Reicht für die Munition nicht, wahrscheinlich für den. Gott sei Dank. Puh. Die war jetzt gar nicht so schwer.
I killed more cops than cholesterol, and still no sign of Becker. It wasn't the first time it dawned on me I should probably have gone over the plan in more detail, but it was too late for that now.
Was? Hier gab's was?
AUP.
Akte.
Those were the guys who jumped the yacht in Panama. And what was this? Had the Brazilian cops tipped them off about the money? If I didn't hurry, Becker would be long gone.
Büros muss ich schon durchsuchen. Atmet jetzt so schwer? Hier gibt's gar nichts, hier sind Büros. Prädestiniert, dass man da was findet, eigentlich.
Sao Paulo's own David and Goliath. I'd pinned De Silva as a coward, but he'd risked more than anyone. And he'd never taken a bribe.
Hier waren wir schon. Weiter geht's.
I still didn't know how I'd gone from drinking myself numb in New Jersey to looting corpses in Brazil. But this was where I was, 5,000 miles from a home I couldn't go back to, on another suicide mission to clean up a mess that wasn't even mine. I'd spent my career dozing off in the briefing room. Now wasn't the time.
Ja, ich bin schon wieder.
Façam com que ele atire em outra direção! Vou adorar te matar!
Zeig dich.
It was starting to feel as if I'd never leave that place. Like one of those nightmares where you keep running and running, only to discover you're chasing yourself. Nothing I was gonna find in there could make a difference now. I had all the evidence I needed.
Oh.
Tear gas. This wasn't good. I needed to find a way out of that stairwell, and fast. That would have been too easy. My eyes and throat burned, but at least I could breathe. I was trying to work out what direction I was headed in when I discovered some more Brazilian architecture not designed for the American physique.
Computers.
There it was, the tape from the Bronco security system.
Oha.
Jesus, it was that guy. I had seen him in the favela, Bachmeyer, Becker's right-hand man. His time would come, him and Becker.
Ist hier noch sonst was Interessantes? Nö. Fernsehen, klar.
I'd seen enough. It was time to bring this nightmare to an end.
Ich hab den Baseball-Bat-Ball.
O seu dinheiro representa o seu futuro. Mantenha-o seguro.
Ja.
Com o banco bom.
Scheiße, mir jetzt nicht an irgend so einen Scheiß. Dann wohl hier. Oh, war so klar. Das Munition sparen.
Que nada! Já passamos situações piores. Abertura de
Glücksschuss.
I couldn't get that tape out of my head. Why had Ufe killed Rodrigo? I wasn't gonna find any answers in the forensics lab. I had to push on.
Hey, pal. Nice to see you.
Vai Pra casa, gringo de merda.
I don't think we've been properly introduced.
I know who you are.
Then you should have killed me in the office when you had the chance.
There's still time, meu camarada.
No. Hab mir jetzt mit der Shotgun voll in hier reingebolzt.
Another pile of bodies and still nothing to show for it. It felt like I was detaching, that maybe this was revenge for something else, something buried deep in the past.
So, und wieder mal ein Knöpfchen drücken.
Rodrigo, Giovanna, Passos, everyone who'd meant anything was gone. Like so many times before, I'd found myself alone, locked on a course of destruction. It was at my worst when I was at my best.
Kann man nicht mal rein? Hätte ich jetzt schon gedacht. Ah, das schaut wieder hier so Trainingsraum. Was? War das schlecht.
Figured I'd bag those up for evidence.
Boah, fast verreckt. Die müssten mich eigentlich so dermaßen niedermähen. Die Bubis. Ist immer noch nicht tot, oder? Jetzt. Hat sich dir gerade ergeben? Das glaube ich fast gar nicht. Geht's hier rein? Nein.
Becker and Bachmeyer had taken their pound of flesh and sold it on the black market. Now I was coming for mine.
Detailliert da die Waffenwerkstatt ist. Also das Polizeirevier ist schon ganz schön gut nachgestellt.
Beleza, rapaziada, bom trabalho. Só tô esperando a confirmação do outro grupo, mas o gringo já deve estar morto agora.
Senhor, ele não parece estar morto!
Da puta, pelo amor de Deus!
So, wir machen Schluss für diese Aufnahme. Schaltet wieder ein, bis zum nächsten Mal. Ciao, ciao.